Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to show you about the best build in each sea, and make sure you watch until the end, because this video will really help you. Alright, without further ado, let's start. Okay, for the fighting style, you have two options that you can use, and it's up to you which one you want to use. For starters, you can buy the Dark Step. You can get it with 150k money on Pirate Island. This fighting style is really good to use, and will be very helpful for beginners, especially for grinding. And many of the moves are also not single target, which makes you level up quickly. Second, you can use Water Kung Fu. Literally the best fighting style on First Sea. You can get it with 750k money in the Underwater City. Water Kung Fu is very good for grinding, which has so many advantages on this fighting style. For example, it has a hitbox, wide range, and has a fast M1. This fighting style is literally very good for Buddha users in the First Sea. So yeah. For the sword, you can use the saber. To get it, you only need to complete the requirements and puzzle, and after the puzzle is complete, you are required to kill the saber expert. The saber sword is literally the best sword on First Sea. You can use it for grinding. It has great damage, and also has low mastery requirements, and for those of you who are in the First Sea, you should get this sword. For the gun, you can use a slingshot. This gun is useful for making NPCs gather, so you can kill them at the same time. I recommend you to get this gun, because it is very easy to get. You only need to buy it with 5k money in the middle town. And for fruit, you can use light fruit, or if you have Buddha fruit, that's even better. The light fruit could be an option for you, because light fruit has advantages compared to other elemental fruits. Like light fruit has a sword that allows you to grind without just using the moves from that fruit. And light fruit can also be a travel fruit, because as you know, in the First Sea, each level can change islands, so this could be an option for you. And secondly, you can use Buddha fruit. If you have this fruit, don't hesitate to use it, because you will continue to use this fruit until the Third Sea. This fruit has a wide hitbox, so you can hit NPCs with a wide range, even though this is not an elemental fruit that can immune. But because its hitbox is wide, and you can hit NPCs by using its hitbox, so this fruit might feel like elemental fruit. So in conclusion, for fighting style you can use Dark Steps or Water Kung Fu. For fruit, you can use light fruit or Buddha fruit. For swords you can use sabers, and for guns you can use a slingshot. Okay, for the Second Sea, the first one is fighting style. I highly recommend you to get Sharkman, and this is the main option. You can also use Superhuman if you want. Okay, the first one is Sharkman. Literally this is V2 of Water Kung Fu. This fighting style is really good, whether it's for grinding or PvP. Sharkman has many advantages, such as it has good damage, really fast M1, and especially very good for Buddha users. Because Sharkman has a wider hitbox than all existing fighting styles, so this could be an advantage for those of you who use Buddha fruit. For swords you have two options. The first is Pole V2, and the second is Dragon Trident. You can get the Pole V2 after completing Rumble Awakening. Make sure to do one raid after completing Rumble Awakening, and also you must have Pole V1. Pole V2 is literally very overpowered, whether for grinding or for PvP. This sword has a very op stun, which makes Pole V2 have high potential, and you can even hit rubber users using this sword. And secondly, there is the Dragon Trident. This sword is one of the drop items that you can get from the Tidekeeper bosses on the Forgotten Island. This sword has really high damage, great combo potential, and a very big hitbox compared to other swords. So literally you can use this sword for grinding or PvP. For guns you can use Acidum or Kabasha. You can get the Acidum rifle from the factory raid. It is a drop item, so it depends on your luck, and this gun is literally very useful for stunning, destroying your opponent's instincts, so it's really good for PvP. And for Kabasha you can get it on Usopp Island by exchanging 1500 fragments. Kabasha can be a substitute for a slingshot. This gun is very useful for grinding, combos or PvP. And for fruit, Buddha is the main option that you can use. As I explained before, Buddha has a big hitbox and is very good combined with sword or fighting style, and one of the advantages that elemental fruit doesn't have is level requirements. So basically elemental fruit can be immune to NPCs if your level is above 20 or more than that NPC. It feels like elemental can't be the main option like in the first sea, so Buddha fruit could be your main choice, since it has a really big hitbox which makes you grind super fast. So in conclusion, for fighting style you can use Sharkman Karate. For fruit, you can use Buddha fruit. For swords you can use Pole V2 or Dragon Trident. And for guns you can use Acidum or Kabasha. For the first third C there is a fighting style. You can use Sanguinart or Electric Claw. The first is Sanguinart. This fighting style can literally be used in many builds, and this Sanguinart has many advantages and you can use it for grinding, PvP and even C events. The M1 is very fast, and if you are dying you can use the Z move which will heal several % of your health, which is very good for PvP. And secondly there is an Electric Claw. This fighting style has high damage, high mobility and good combo potential. So basically you can also use it for grinding, PvP and C events. The M1 is very fast, which makes this fighting style very good if used with Buddha fruit, since it has really good mobility and fast M1. For swords you can use Cursed Dual Katana or Spiky Trident. The first is the Cursed Dual Katana. This sword is literally very good for grinding or PvP. Cursed Dual Katana has extremely high damage which will really help you if used for grinding, especially if combined with Buddha fruit. And secondly there is a Spiky Trident. This sword is a drop item that you can get from Doking or Cake Prince. The Spiky Trident is very good for doing lots of combos, where this sword is very specifically for PvP. So for those of you who like bounty hunting then this sword could be an option for you. For guns you can use Soul Guitar. Soul Guitar has a very wide range. You can even hit your enemy with a long range using your moves, and this gun is literally very good for combos, C events and grinding. And for fruit, the best option for you is Buddha fruit. Why is this Buddha fruit the best option? So in the third sea, most NPCs already have Haki, so the elemental fruit doesn't have the same effect as before. So Buddha fruit is the best option for that, since you can combine it with Sanguinart, Cursed Dual Katana and many others. So, the conclusion. For fighting style you can use Sanguinart or Electric Claw. For fruit you can use Buddha. For swords you can use Cursed Dual Katana or Spiky Trident. And for guns you can use Soul Guitar. So that's all. Thanks for watching. I hope this video can help you. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to press the like button. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
君の虜になって